He told me that he was gonna when he sees Stefan, he's gonna shoot him in his knee.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad. A beach, strip, shot in the knee, all types of shit.
It seems like Offset can't stay out the shade room or off any of the blog sites. First, it started with the Cardi B divorce, then Offset getting exposed by Celina Powell. Again. But this latest update on Offset is going to ask the question that people in the know have already been saying. Offset is currently being exposed for not only being broke and having a drug problem, but also for being an overly addicted gambler who habitually doesn't pay his debts. Now, if you don't remember a couple years back, Lil TJ exposed Offset for having to borrow money for a gambling debt in a casino in Las Vegas. Lil TJ took it a step further by even saying that Offset was broke because he loaned Offset $10,000 and never got paid back, which was followed by the funniest response from Offset by going on an interview wearing a $500,000 outfit, and then would hop on socials and tell Lil TJ he was ready to die about it. Which is crazy in itself, because if somebody's ready to crash out over the money they owe me, then maybe we're not seeing the situation the same. But I said all that because even then, I didn't think Offset was broke. I thought he just didn't take Lil TJ seriously. But come to find out, after my last video on Celina Powell exposing Offset, Offset would be exposed by Celina Powell once again. But this time, for Offset being so hard up for money at 4 a.m., he was left with no choice but to call Celina Powell to come pay his debts at a casino.
One day at 4 o'clock in the morning, I get a call.
I was sleeping through this crucial time when I should have been up to
she
stop
needed to be up. I make the worst decisions when she's asleep. So it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up to him Instagram calling me. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what's up? And I thought he was just like horny. So I was like, okay. But like, I can't fuck you. I'm on my flow. So it's like, what are we talking about? He was like, yo, I need a favor. This is a
let's
test.
not skip over that. He told her he still needed that. He still needed that.
Yeah. Oh. So he was like, I did a favor and this is a test. I was like, okay, what? He was like, how much money can you get or are you by? And I was like, I mean, like I have I sent him the video, like all that money that I have in my safe.
You're a rich
bro. And he immediately called me. He called me back and then he was like, bring all of it. And I was like, I don't even know how much this is. He was like, bring all of it, because I have a shit ton of 20s and then like hundreds.
At the time, not now, currently.
No, no.
Because, continue. Keep going.
Because now, so then he was like, yeah, bring all of it. So I actually did.
Now, my comments in the last video made me reevaluate this whole situation between Offset and Celina Powell. The first was, how could Offset be exposed for doubling back and sleeping with Celina Powell if he was single? And the second thing I thought was, if Celina Powell just exposed Little Meech for being broke and having to take care of him, and if I was Offset and broke, wouldn't Celina Powell be the first person I call in a financial emergency? And the third thing I thought was, if Offset didn't pay Celina Powell back, maybe Celina Powell is not exposing Offset for being broke. Maybe Celina Powell is just exposing Offset for finessing her. But Celina Powell will get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to drive to the casino to drop Offset $15,000 for him to gamble with.
But in my mind, I was like, I can't give him the 20s. Like, let me just give him the hundreds. He was like counting out in the car. I went to the casino, by the way. I'm not going to do every single detail and have this.
She's working on her 40-minute straight drag.
Yeah. Because it gets worse, y'all. So then I get to the casino or whatever. He gets in the car. And then he's like we talk or whatever. He gives me a kiss. I was like.
Now, like I said, the whole time I was analyzing this story, I didn't think Offset was broke. But when Celina Powell said that Offset hopped in the car and gave her a kiss first, my eyebrow raised. Now, I'm not throwing any shade at Celina Powell intentionally, but going from hundreds of millions of dollars with Cardi B to kissing Celina Powell in the back seat for $15,000, in my eyes brings a lot of validity to Offset being broke. And to be honest, this epic of a fall off has to be studied. Now, Offset would use the classic finesse line like, I'm gonna hit you back in a minute, to which Celina Powell knew she would never see that money again, especially based on Offset's next actions. And that would be to call Celina Powell on Christmas Eve. But it wouldn't be to say Merry Christmas or when to even expect a cash out for the money that she loaned him. Well, Celina Powell would realize that Offset was using her, just like every other man in the past 5 years.
So I was like, oh, my man's calling me on Christmas. He's gonna say Merry Christmas. Hello, Daddy. You got PayPal?
On Christmas.
On Christmas. You got PayPal? I said, for what? He said, because I need money. I said,
crackhead.
Only
at
Zelle.
this point, you are a crackhead.
No, he asked me for Cash App. Cash App. It was Cash App. Then I said I only have a Zelle. He said, okay, so Zelle me. I said my limit is like so low. He said it's okay, just Zelle me.
Do what you can. $2, $3.
Send it.
25 cents.
I said, just wait. I'll be home tomorrow or whatever. Like I just lied, and he was like, because he came.
Because at this point, I'm telling her,
he took a private jet to Miami, but it was a Hard Rock private jet.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they give it to you when you're about to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
And then he posted like hella racks. So I was like, okay, like I just gotta keep it cool with him, and he's gonna give me the money. And you told me, like,
that's why I kept telling her. I was like, we don't want to give him any reason to not get the money. So play everything cool. Don't go off. Don't nothing. It's like everything is cool. It's fine.
Now, if you have to be nice to somebody or treat somebody a certain type of way to hopefully get your money back that you loaned them, then maybe you shouldn't loan them that money. And also, if you see somebody flexing a bunch of racks all the time, but they only come to you when they're broke, that's also very telling. All of these were signs that Celina Powell either missed or ignored. And to be honest, at 35 years of age and on her 30th exposed relationship, I'm starting to think she's doing this on purpose, which she is. Because Celina Powell wants a certain type of man, and unfortunately, that certain type of man doesn't want her. Seriously. So a few weeks go by with Offset not paying Celina Powell back and stalling her at every opportunity to do so, until she saw what Offset would do on Instagram next.
This morning, strolling through Instagram, just strolling, I see some random bitch post 4 Birkins, 2 watches, and a ring. It says Offset gave his girlfriend all that. I said, huh? Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Now I'm mad. So now I screenshot it to him. Now you're cheating on me?
You're cheating on me.
No, not only is he cheating on me, but no, I was more mad. Like, you just cashed out on this. You can't give me back my money. Why do you keep stalling me now? And then not only that, you're asking me for more money.
Yeah.
Like, that's what was like really disrespectful to me. Like, you're asking me for more.
Yeah.
Like, now in my heart, I'm like, oh my God, he's like pimping me. Like, I felt like he's my pimp. Like, I paid you for sex type shit. Like, no. So now I feel tried or whatever. Now it's like the temperature turned up a little, so much that he was like, this is scaring me, Celina.
You're going back to your old ways.
He said, yeah, this is scaring me, Celina. Why are you mad at me? I never lied to you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, just give me my money and let's go our own ways. He said, you're not going to stand on that. I said, yes, I am.
Now I let the pimping comment go because we all know what pimping is. And in Celina's case, you just had sex with somebody and then gave them some money. This is why I always differentiate between what I feel is happening and what is actually happening. And what's actually happening is that Offset made the biggest mistake by doubling back on someone who's known for exposing their exes. Or did he? Because if Offset is broke and just waiting on a divorce settlement from Cardi B, and he was exposed for having sex with Celina Powell while he's single, I'm not sure how this exposal is going to hurt his reputation or his career in the future. That was until Celina Powell exposed Offset for trying to have Cardi B's new man, Stephon Diggs, murdered. And I wouldn't have thought that was true unless I saw it on camera.
Oh, did you test it out?
Test what out?
To see if he was a little...
Oh, of course. I can't wait. Yeah, of course. Of course I ate his ass.
What did he get?
Of course I ate his ass. No. But no.
Wait, you did?
I never told you?
Wait.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No.
I said he's gay. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear, Milan. I'll look at our text messages. You guys, the text messages with Milan will be right here. I promise. Yes, I did.
In what position?
He didn't get no crazy position, though.
So what was it?
He
was
told
it like
me
an ass toot?
Yeah.
It was like a tutu?
It was like it was like a lift up. It was like, and then I told you that's when
that was a freaky.
I told you when I was with him. He told me, he was like, I could see why people f with you. I was like,
I see why. I see the hype.
How he called Cardi's new baby a bastard. I was like,
oh,
I don't know why. How is it a bastard though? He was like, because if the babies aren't mine, that's a bastard. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, so what? You want the baby to be yours? He was like, yeah, because culture don't really fuck with the baby. He was like, yeah, like she just be side-eyeing the baby or whatever, and the nanny be telling me all this. Like, mind you, this is breaking news now. Cardi has a Cardi has an Offset. Cardi has a restraining order on Offset. So he gets not allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever. And I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stefan. So that's probably why like she thinks like how the fuck is this baby? And I don't talk to my dad. Like, how did you just have a baby, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like knowing that that's not her brother. And then he told me that he was gonna when he sees Stefan, he's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
so I
won't beat
think
him
she
up?
on some beat, strip, shot in the knee, all types of shit. See, I wasn't on his
Shot
ass.
in the knee.
Crackhead.
Yeah. And he said that Stefan went to the hospital when she gave birth and was only there for a few hours because when they were signing the birth certificate, the nurse told her like, yeah, because you're legally married, it has to be Offset's name or your name. And so he got mad, like last name. And he got mad and abandoned her for like 3 days. That they're not even good. Yeah.
What?
That's what he told me.
Why would he be mad? You knew I was married when we got into this. What are you talking about? Sign the paper. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really true or not. Stefan doesn't really like, well, I guess I don't know him, but like
I said, I told you I wouldn't have believed it unless I seen it on camera for myself. Offset trying to act like a super thug to Celina Powell is mystifying at best. The rumors of Offset being on drugs might be true if you're telling the likes of Celina Powell about your children's business. But apparently, Offset would tell Celina Powell last week that he would have her money at 1 a.m. When 3 a.m. passed, Offset said he would have it before 5 a.m. And then, when Offset ghosted Celina Powell completely, that's when she decided to air out all of Offset's dirty laundry.
3:30, I put in my little GPS. I'll get there at 4:15. Perfect. On my way. Told him I'm on my way. He didn't reply, so I'm thinking like, okay, we're good. 4:15, like 4ish comes. I'm almost there. I told him I'm almost there. He was like, you're gonna have to still wait. I'm in court. Sends me a screenshot. I saved the picture that he sends because he really is in court. It says he's in court. Why does man have court the following day on that Monday? It said Monday that he had court. So the screenshot that he sent me, because you know when you save photos you can see. Okay, let me just give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna still wait. I park up at like a gas station. I go and get me something to drink. Come back out. I'm like, okay, like you good now? He said no. Still wait. I go get food. Come back out.
We are giving this man too many grace. Too much grace.
Too much graces, bro. An hour goes by, still nothing. Then he said, you want to see? You want to see? You want to see a screenshot? I said, yeah. He sent me another screenshot. Save it. It was still the other day, and I know why he screenshotted it because he had a call coming through. So whoever called him that the previous day, he probably screenshotted and was like, yo, I'm in court. I can't answer. Weird. So I'm like, bro, now you're playing me. And I just out him. I was like, bro, I know for a fact you're lying to me. Look at the screenshot dates. He was like, oh, I sent you the wrong one. After he said that, he went ghost on me. Ghosted me the whole entire night. Didn't say not one word back. I'm blowing his phone up, threatening him, all that. Like, I'm going to post you, whatever. Didn't give not one text. Then the next day, I was like, okay, if I apologize to you for talking crazy, can you please just give me back my money? He said, bro, you've been going crazy on me. I said, okay, I apologize for calling you out your name. Can you please just give me my money so we don't have to talk anymore? He said, yes. Okay, when? Ghost. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Think shit sweet. I'm thinking sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
Now, like I said at the beginning, this story is a testament to how down bad Offset truly must be. But to be honest, I don't think Offset's broke in the slightest. But I also don't know anyone's full financial situation. But coming from where I come from, I've seen people have thousands of dollars in their pocket and still finesse people out of $20 because the old adage might still hold true. Your money spends better than mine. But hey, let me know in the comments, do you think Offset is on drugs and broke? Or do you think Offset was just taking advantage of Celina Powell being starstruck? And if you made it this far, click the left side of your screen to see why Kai Cenat broke up with Gigi over NBA Youngboy rumors. And also, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware, put me in that algorithm, I need to be there, man. Because I know there's 10 other streamers out there doing it like me. But...
Fuck that, look, damn.
I'm maxed out.